Brad here with the Tombstone Riders on another bucket list ride adventure. Well, they say you haven't truly seen Maui until you've seen it from the top of the world. We started this leg with the salt spray of the Pacific still clinging to our shirts. The morning was spent on the backside of East Maui, Manawainui Gulch. That area is raw and remote. It's where the pavement narrows and the earth feels like it's trying to reclaim the road. It's a place where the ocean dominates the horizon and the wind tells stories of the old islands. But now, the vibe is shifting. We're trading the rugged, dusty trails for a ribbon of asphalt that's about to take us higher than most small planes fly. This is the start of the Haleakalā Highway. It's world famous among riders for a reason. It's the fastest paved ascent on the planet. In just 37 miles, we go from tide pools to the heavens, climbing from sea level to over 10,000 feet. Doing this ride with my son Brandon adds a layer to this trip that's hard to put into words. In Hawaii, they call it ohana. It's more than just family. It's a shared spirit and a bond. Sharing these miles, the leaning into the curves, and a thinning air, it's the kind of memory you just can't build sitting in a rental car with the AC on. As we left the coast behind, we rode through upcountry. The air changed instantly. It's cooler and crisper, and it carries a scent of eucalyptus and lavender from the local farms. This part of the island feels like a different country entirely. You see cattle ranches and rolling green hills that look more like Ireland than a tropical island. This area is home to the Paniolo, the Hawaiian cowboys who have been ranching this land since the 1800s. You can feel that history in the quiet stretches of road. This is the moment every rider waits for, the cloud deck. Around 5,000 to 7,000 feet, you usually hit the inversion layer. The temperature is dropping fast now, roughly 3.5 degrees for every 1,000 feet we climb. But then the magic happens. You pop through. Breaking through the clouds on a motorcycle is a total sensory overload. You emerge from the gray mist into a sky so blue it looks painted. Below, the entire Pacific and the rest of the island is hidden beneath a thick, white blanket of clouds. It feels like you've left Earth and landed on another planet. The engine noise seems to soften, swallowed by the immense silence of being above the weather. It's just me, Brandon, and a ribbon of black asphalt rising toward the sun. The highway here is forgiving and sweeping, but as we start to climb, you can feel the bike starting to work. The grade is getting steeper, and you find yourself dropping a gear. Feeling the torque of the engine as it begins the long haul. It's a constant reminder of how quickly Maui changes. One minute, you're passing vibrant hibiscus flowers in a tropical garden, and the next, the trees are thinning and landscape is opening up to massive panoramic vistas. We're heading towards a place of immense spiritual power, Haleakalā. Haleakalā, or the House of the Sun, the name isn't just poetic, it's rooted in the very fabric of Hawaiian mythology. Legend tells of the demigod Maui, a trickster and a hero. His mother, Haina, struggled because the sun raced across the sky so fast that her tapa cloths couldn't dry and the people couldn't grow enough food. Now Maui, he climbed to the summit of this very volcano. He fashioned a giant lasso, some say from the hair of his sister, and waited for the sun to rise over the rim of the crater. When it appeared, he caught the sun by its rays and refused to let go until it promised to travel more slowly. Because of him, we have long, golden days here. When you're leaning into these sweeping switchbacks, you feel the weight of that history. You feel a responsibility to respect this land. We aren't just conquering a mountain, we're guests on a sacred volcano. Every gear shift, every lean feels like the tribute to the sheer scale of this place. The road is a masterpiece of engineering, smooth and predictable, but as the air begins to thin, it demands your total focus. Once you cross the 10,000-foot mark, all the lush greenery of upcountry is gone. In its place is a stark, beautiful, and haunting desert. This is the summit of a dormant giant. The landscape here is so otherworldly that NASA actually used it to train astronauts for the moon missions. From here, the views are simply unreal. On a clear day, you can look across the channel and see the snow-capped peaks of Mauna Kea or Mauna Loa on the Big Island cutting through the horizon. The journey was a physical test for both of us and the machines. Looking down on the clouds that we just drove through, that is the definition of a trip of a lifetime. Maui offers some of the most breathtaking views in the world, but Haleakalā is the crown jewel. It reminds you to slow down, and just like the sun, it reminds you to honor the stories of the people who were here long before the roads were paved. Riding a motorcycle up this mountain isn't just about the adrenaline or the hairpin turns. It's about the perspective you gain. You realize how small we are and how important it is to cherish the people you ride with. This trip with Brandon has been a true masterclass in the spirit of Ohana. And if you ever get a chance to point your front tire towards this summit, take it. Feel the temperature drop, hear the wind howl, and respect the mountain. It will change you. Thanks for joining us on leg 2 of our Maui trip. We've had an amazing island adventure that we will never forget. We'll see you on the next ride. Aloha.